You would think that my mom gave that speech right there. So, yet, my grammar school teachers at St. Catherine's might have smirked at the mere mention of what was said. The awards I might have received then was, most likely, to finish in the middle of the class. You see, early on in my life, I had won no awards, no accolades, no favors to speak of. Even in the day of everyone gets a trophy, academically, I was trophyless. In the 6th grade, I invested money in my savings account when I learned the law of compound interest. As it was explained by the banker, a small amount of money I invested would earn money just by saving and reinvesting it. While the money earned was pocket change, the concept of compound interest would be profound for me. To simplify the concept, if you were promised that if you invested 1 penny that could double each day, would you even care? The return might seem simple. You go from 1 penny to 2 pennies. But follow the math. On day 2, it goes to 4 pennies, which is still not much. But if you were to continue the process, on day 10, you would have $10. Still not impressive? How about on day 20, you would have $11,000? Okay, now am I piquing your interest? Now, how about at the end of the month? At the end of the month, you would have over $10 million. So with the reinvestment of compound interest, 1 penny turns into $10 million. Like investing, success does not come overnight, and it doesn't come easy. Success is determined by a series of small conflicts between the right way and the easy way, each and every day. Investing 1 penny today or reinvesting 4 pennies on day 3 do not seem important. In fact, it seems trivial, but if you do not invest each day, you would not have received the additional return. There's a saying that life doesn't give what you want, life gives you what you deserve. Let me repeat that. Life doesn't give you what you want, life gives you what you deserve. Successful people do not want things less, nor do they daydream about things less. I have noticed successful people have discipline, patience, and a willingness to go through the sacrifice, rarely taking shortcuts. When you give 100% of your effort, you turn a penny into 2 pennies, which is not noticeable to your teachers or your peers. The difference between success and failure is so subtle, you can't even see it or recognize it during the process. The right choices and wrong choices you make at the moment will have little or no noticeable impact for you today, tomorrow, or even the next day. But it is exactly those same undramatic, seemingly insignificant actions that, when compounded over time, will dramatically affect how your life turns out months or years later. I kept the faith in the process, that the process would break my way if my hard work would compound like interest reinvested in the bank. With each step towards my goals, I heard no applause, no cheers, no life or death results played out on the big screen. I finished my middle school years in the top third of my class. It was an improvement, but nobody noticed the difference. Yet, I felt like I was on the rise. When I came to high school, things got better, but again, I wasn't performing at the very top end of my class. However, during my sophomore year of high school, everything just clicked. I started getting straight A's, which would be the only letter grade I'd get for the rest of my academic years. My sophomore year, I placed amongst the top 5 in the state for Mr. Future Business Leader of America. I was celebrated as Lakeland's business success that year, but for me, it wasn't going to stop simply at 5th place in a competition. I wanted to be best in the state. One of my teachers saw my passion, and in an effort to lure me away from FBLA, he offered me the only underclassman executive position in DECA. I wouldn't let him down. I would place first in the state in both my junior year and senior year in DECA's business finance competition. I would go on to be president of 4 clubs, win 2 baseball conference championships, where I hold the school record for most game-winning hits. I was voted the most likely to succeed and received the Lakeland Leadership Award. With my confidence in my academic abilities and my knowledge of business, I successfully went through a rigorous interview process with the only full tuition merit scholarship Houghton College grants each year. By the time I reached Houghton College, I could not believe how quickly my success had compounded. I was president of 3 business clubs, one of which we turned $300,000 of school endowment money into $450,000. I was a 3-year starter for baseball, NCAA baseball, hitting .330 my sophomore year. I was recognized as the National Journalist of the Year by the top conservative think tank, AEI, and also interned with Congress on Capitol Hill. To end my college career, I graduated valedictorian. Since graduating college and starting at the top accounting firm in the world, my learning, my growth, and my accomplishments have increased at a more exponential pace than ever before. Today, you guys are all being honored into the Business Honor Society as a testament to your success. And I want to offer you my congratulations. Many of you invested your pennies wisely so far, but now is not the time to stop investing in yourself. You may think that the amount you've invested before can buy your success in the future, but success cannot be bought. Success only could be rented. Each day, the rent is due, and the payment amount only increases with each new challenge, which you must rise up and complete. I know many people who were successful in high school who became college dropouts after cheating college, like one big party, or not waking up for that 9 a.m. class. You must always remember to continue to lay it all on the line and to achieve and invest in yourself. When Pablo Picasso was an old man, he was sitting in a cafe in Spain, doodling on a used napkin. He was nonchalant about the whole thing, drawing whatever amused him in the moment. Some woman sitting near him was looking on in awe. After a few moments, Picasso finished his coffee and crumpled up the napkin. The woman stopped him. "Wait," she said. "Can I have the napkin you were drawing on? I'll pay for it." "Sure," Picasso replied. $20,000. The woman was shocked by such a large demand and said, "What? It took you like 2 minutes to draw that." Picasso replied, "No, ma'am. It took me over 65 years to draw that." He then walked out of the coffee shop. We may live in an era of instant online delivery, instant internet access. It's why we love Instagram. But only fools believe we can turn a penny into thousands in a day, or turn our life into an instant success. Albert Einstein, arguably the smartest man who ever lived, remarked, "Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays for it." May your lives compound with interest, and may you reap the success you deserve. Thank you.